Hello everyone, for today's lesson we are going to be talking about volume of cylinders, and here is the formula to find volume of cylinders. It is pi r squared h, r being the radius of the circle on top and bottom, right? So radius is from here right in the middle to the circumference, and h being the height of the cylinder over here, from here to here. Now, if you remember yesterday's lesson, volume of prisms, we did the area of a front face times it by the length of the shape. This is exactly the same. We use the area of this circle over here, then multiplying it by the height of the cylinder. Let's do a couple of examples so that it makes a little bit more sense. So here is our first example of the lesson today. Now, we will use pi r squared h. Now, radius for this question is, I'm going to write this down, 3 centimeters, and the height for this example is 10 centimeters. Now, what I'm going to do is I'm going to substitute r and h into my formula over here. I'm going to leave pi as it is. My radius is 3 centimeters times 3 centimeters times my height is 10 centimeters. Now, so it's going to be 990, right? And then we got a pi over here, and that would be centimeter cubed, as you are multiplying 3 centimeter over here. Now, you can leave your answer as it is at this stage, and that we will call it exact value. You will leave your answer as it is if you do not have a calculator, but if you have a calculator, please go ahead and multiply this 90 by the pi over here. And my answer is 282.74 centimeter cubed in this case. Let's do one more example. And right, so this example is you are given a diameter instead of the radius, right? So diameter in this question is 1.8 meter. So what you have to do is you'll have to find the radius. Radius is half of diameter. So half of this would be 0.9 meter, and this is the value that we are going to be using in our formula. And the height of this cylinder is over here, 0.3 meters. Don't get confused because cylinder is on its side, so make sure that you are picking the right height and substituting the right radius into the formula. That is very important. So pi r squared h. Oh, I forgot to write my height over here. It's always nice to write down the information that you pick from the question. If you write that down over here, it's easier for you and it's easier for the examiner to mark your work as well. So pi times r, my radius is 0.9 times 0.9 times my height is 0.3. My answer is, for this, I'm going to leave pi as it is for now, and this is 0.243. You can leave this as it is as the answer, and this will be the exact value answer. But you can also substitute the value of pi into this and get the answer, and that would be 0.7634 meter cubed. So I'm gonna round this to 2 decimal places, so 0.76 would be my answer. That would be today's lesson, guys. Thanks for listening.